guys, we are back with another big ass book haul. This one is from Book Outlet. So I'm gonna quickly go through the books that I got. I told myself one of my 2026 goals for this year was to read down my physical TBR that I came into 2026 with. And naturally, I have been on a book buying crusade, okay? So, what's wrong with me? Anyway, but the sale for Book Outlet was too good. I've actually had this for about a month and I need to open it. But all the books were 15% off, I believe. So I bought 10 books and I spent about, I think it was like $65, something like that. They're so well taken care of, and like I've never had an issue ever with Book Outlet. All right, it's kind of like Christmas because I remember what I got, but I also kind of forgot. First book that I received is My Sister's Keeper by Miss Jodi Picoult. Y'all already know I love Jodi Picoult, okay? She is amazing. A lot of her books involve, very controversial subjects, and almost always they have some sort of like court case element to them. So this book, if you haven't seen the adaptation, came out like forever ago. It's about two sisters, or I guess there's more siblings, it doesn't matter. So one sister is very sick and I forgot what she has, but she requires a ton of like transfusions and things like that. And the other sister is so that the sister could take things from her. So she ends up filing medical emancipation or something of that sort. So that's what this book's about. It's gonna be very heavy. I remember the movie, but I want to read the book now that it's been probably 15 years. And obviously I love Jodi Picoult and I'm trying to read her to zero. So I got this book. And one thing I will say, I wanted this cover. I'll insert it. I'm totally fine with this one. And there was a little bit of damage to this book, but looking on Book Outlet for a specific edition, and the book, like for instance, this one has been out a long time and there's multiple editions of it. You may not get the one that you're exactly looking for. So just keep that in mind, because this was not the edition that I technically purchased, but I'm okay with it. But just letting you know as like a reviewer. Okay, and then, oh my gosh. So I remember I bought all these, but it was like over a month ago. So Real by Miss Kennedy Ryan. Kennedy Ryan is another author that like I'm trying to read to zero. I have loved every book by her that I've read, except for I lied, except for one. I did not like one of the books, but neither here nor there. This one, I don't know if it's newer or if they just like put out new covers to them. I'm not really sure. But this one I'm not sure if it's historical fiction or not. It might be. But all of her books are, it's like contemporary romance. And I love the way she writes, like spice even, character dynamics with friend groups. She's just awesome, and what a gorgeous cover. And I believe the second one is about to come out, so I really wanted to read this one. I think I'm gonna read it in the month of February since it's love month. So yeah, we have this one. This one's also very chunky. Oh my god, it's almost 500 pages. Kennedy Ryan is one of the only romance authors, by the way, that can write a 500-page romance book, and I'll read it. All right, then we have Enchantra by Miss Kaylee Smith. I read Phantasma, which, yeah, it's up there. I really enjoyed Phantasma. It's ghosts, New Orleans, say less. This one is following the sister from the first book. And see, also, as you can see, this is from Target. Book Outlet takes books like from everywhere. This one takes place, I believe, in Italy. So yeah, this one takes place in Italy. I love the magic system in these, and I remember like the different kinds of ghosts and phantoms and all that. Like I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's that one. And then we have Sugar Baby. The next book that I have is Sugar Baby, and this is by Celine St. Clair. This one, we're following Agnes. Agnes has tons of jobs, and she ends up working as a house cleaner, and she one of her clients is like this very rich like woman, and I believe it's her daughter who's a sugar baby in London, and she is just like enamored. You know, the grass has to be greener on the other side. She ends up getting kicked out of her house and follows and lives with this woman's sugar baby daughter, and realizes, I guess, in the end of the day that like the grass is not greener, and money and this exuberant lifestyle and all these things cannot give her fulfillment and meaning, I guess, at the end of the book. But it says it's a compelling journey of self-discovery that offers sharp commentary on race, beauty, and class. So yeah, this seems really, really good. And again, gorgeous cover. Honestly, the cover kind of got me. The cover got me. How about this one too? Tia Williams, The Perfect Find. Now, this was Tia Williams' first book that she, I guess, got published, and it is a Netflix show. Have I watched the show? No. Does it matter? Also, no. I want to read this one because I have read Tia Williams' other two books, A Love Song for Ricky Wilde and 7 Days in June, and loved both of them. They were both so good. I love that she also had this like speculative element into Love Song for Ricky Wilde. I don't know what this one really is about. Her newest book comes out this year, so I would love to be able to read this one, watch the movie, and read her newest book, which I believe takes place in an airport. So I don't really know what this one's about, to be honest with you, but I don't really care. I want to kind of go into it semi-blind and see what happens. Like I said, the other two Tia Williams books that I've read, I've really, really enjoyed, so I think this one will be like no different. All right. I'm kind of like, I want to look in there, but I don't want to see what I got. It's going to be a surprise for both of us. Oh, nice. Okay, so this one's Alice by Christina Henry. You can see right here, whoopsie, right there. I did read, what is that one called? The Place Where They Buried Your Heart. I absolutely loved that book. That was so good. And so that was my first Christina Henry book that I've ever read. And I thought, okay, if all of her other books are like this, then I'm going to love them. And so I wanted to pick up this one. This one is a Alice in Wonderland retelling. There's also like interconnected, I'm sorry, they're not interconnected standalones. Maybe they are, I don't know. But there's this one, there's Lost Boys, that apparently is everybody's favorite. That's about Peter Pan. I believe there's a Little Mermaid one also. So these are all dark fairy tale retellings. I'm not sure if they connect in any way, but whatever. I want to read this one because it's going to be obviously different than that one, which is more of like a haunted house, grief, horror story. But I want to see if I enjoy it, and maybe Christina Henry is going to be a new favorite horror author. I don't know. But yeah, this one sounds really, really good. Oh my God. All right. Canadian cover price. I guess this one came from Canada. Okay, whatever. Cool. That's awesome. I've always see them in here, by the way, from like Sam's, maybe like Costco, Walmart, and Target. I've never seen one from Canada. This book is by Nora Roberts. Let me take this. It's covering up Nora's name. Okay, sorry. That is a humongous sticker, you guys. So we have Mind Games by Nora Roberts. I've never read a Nora Roberts book before. She has an insane backlist. And she also, from my understanding, she has written like 2 books a year since the 80s, which, oh my gosh, amazing. Like one of her series that she has like 60 books in it. Excuse me. So anyway, I want to read Nora Roberts and see if I vibe with her writing, because that is an extensive backlist that can keep me entertained like my entire life. But all of her books, from my understanding, again, I went on a little bit of like Nora Roberts TikTok to see, you know, to see what book I should start with. And a lot of people said this book, and it was on Book Outlet for like $5. So I figured, why the hell not? But this one is about somebody who can like read minds, I guess, or see into people's minds, something like that. So it has like a speculative kind of element to it, but all of her books are like romantic suspense. And that's a genre that I actually really, really, really like when it comes to romance books. But I don't read them often, which is crazy. And so I want to see if I like this one. and I want to try a few more. I'll probably go to my library to find other ones by Nora Roberts, but I just wanted to get this one and see what I thought. All right. Then we've got, okay, I know which one this one is. This one is The House of Eve by Sadika Johnson. This one was a Reese Witherspoon pick. This is a gorgeous book, by the way. And then like absolute mint perfect condition. This one was also like $5.99 on there, but she has a new book coming out. I believe it comes out in February. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, but I haven't read this one, so I want to get to it so that I can read her newest one too. But the new book, it's following like 3 different perspectives in, I think, World War, maybe now and in like World War II. And this one takes place in 1950s in Philly. I think that there is a lot of talk about like body autonomy and things like that in this book, and like race and class, but I'm not sure exactly what this one is about. I have been in a historical fiction kick here recently, so I'm really excited to read this one and get to her newest book. So yeah, we have this one right here. All right, the last 2 books that we have. So we have The Library of Lost Dollhouses. This book, you guys, is short, and look at this cover. How cute is this? So from my understanding, this is kind of like a historical fiction book also. We're following this girl who, she works in a library, or maybe not a library, it's like a bookstore, I guess, something like that. Well, anyways, because it's about to go bankrupt. And she wants to figure out how she can save the library, and then she stumbles into this room, or she finds this room, and it has all these little miniature dollhouses, and there's a history behind them, and it just seems so cute. I've never heard anyone talk about this book at all, but it was a new release last year, and I want to see what I think about it. It says a secret history, a surprising discovery, a chance to start over. Young librarian discovers historic dollhouses in a hidden room. She embarks on an unexpected journey that reveals surprising secrets about the lost miniatures. Spanning the course of a century. Ooh, so we might get multiple perspectives here. The Library of Lost Dollhouses is a warm, bright, and captivating story of a secret and love that embraces the importance of illuminating overlooked women of the past. Say less. Amazing. Can't wait to read this one. Like all of them, I can't wait to read them. All right, now for my last book. Oh, it's a hardcover. What did I get? Oh yeah, okay. Julie Chen is Dead. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have been so excited to read this one. I have heard nothing but good things. I still cannot believe this was not a Goodreads Choice Award winner. Whatever. Anyways, because I've heard just nothing but positive reviews. This one is for fans of Yellowface, because it's about somebody else taking over like someone else's persona. I believe it's about a girl whose sister is a famous influencer. They have like an estranged relationship, and she's at her house when she dies. And so she ends up kind of like pretending to be the sister after she's actually dead. That it gets like really twisted at the end, and it's crazy. So I can't wait to read it. Again, I've heard nothing but good things, and I cannot believe, I think this is her debut novel, which is awesome for her. So yeah, this is the last book that I got. So I got so many great books, you guys, and I'm so excited about reading, and I can't wait to take you guys on the journey. Okay. Oh my God, this is kind of heavy. All right, so these are all the books that I got from Book Outlet. I love Book Outlet. You can find so many great finds on there, and they always have really good sales. And once you get up to like, I think over $35, it's free shipping. And the shipping, they shrink wrap the box, and they're packaged so well. I can't say enough good things about Book Outlet. So go over there. I'll put my link below if I get like a little referral thingy. That way you can get a discount and I can too. But yeah, thanks again so much for being here with you guys. If you want to put in the comments below if you've read any of these books and what you think about them, no spoilers. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe my video. I would love to connect with you guys and build my channel. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Remember to take care of yourself, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.